It's one of the first things many of us do when we wake up. Check what the weather's doing. Usually, the most reliable source is the Bureau of Meteorology. But a recent upgrade to its website is being blamed for confusing people right as storms hit.
All the skylights are smooth.
Oh my goodness.
At least 5 centimetres.
You know, if you look on the BoM website, you do trust it.
It's pouring down with water inside.
The changes to the website don't make sense. The website is flawed.
So you found it quite confusing to navigate?
I did. Yeah, very much so.
When destructive storms hit Brisbane and Melbourne on Sunday, it opened the floodgates on criticism of the BoM's new multi-million-dollar website. Simon, one of thousands who were caught out in Brisbane.
Did the storm kind of catch you off guard a bit?
It sure did, because we looked at it and we thought, OK, let's move the cars. And I, I'm a BoM enthusiast, as we talked about earlier, and it just didn't show the aggression that was there.
Grabbing a milk crate as a helmet to shield himself from the golf ball-sized hail pummelling his cars.
So you had no idea hail was coming?
Look, I had no idea, except when I looked out into the west and it was fairly grey. And then I looked at my BoM and I thought, can't really see where it's passaging, even though we know it comes up through the lowland. And then bang, all hell breaks loose.
Only a few suburbs away, Wim got the fright of his life when a 30-metre gum tree fell on his house. What's worse, his wife was out walking when the storm hit. She'd checked the BoM website and thought it was safe to go out.
To me, it's a trust link. Like, you have a real trust relationship with that app. And, when that sort of fails, then it's annoying, right? To say the least, or very dangerous, rather.
The timing of the rollout of the new website couldn't have been worse. Its debut coming as Australia enters its wildest months of weather.
So you weren't fully prepared for what was to come?
No, we weren't. And the car's smashed. The car's got heaps of dents in it too.
On its first weekend going live, 100km/h winds left 100,000 Brisbane homes without power. And in Melbourne, a possible tornado resulted in 25,000 outages.
Bits of sheet metal floating around up in the sky.
Anthony Cornelius is a meteorologist and director of weather website Weather Watch.
The patterns over the coming weeks certainly are looking more conducive to thunderstorm activity across large areas of eastern Australia.
The biggest complaint many had was the change from the old colour coding system, which would show hail as black on the map.
This rollout perhaps was not the most optimal way to release the website. So I'm hoping that common sense will prevail and that perhaps we may see some rollback to some of those critical features that ended up changing in the new rollout.
It's poorly designed. The actual graphics are bad. And the old one had very clear, you can see the black centre of the storm coming.
We weren't prepared. We thought we were following the website itself, but nothing itself actually showed what was actually ready to hit.
Queensland's Parliament erupted today over the perceived failures of the new site.
We've got people without power. We've got people who are desperately worried about the failure of a website. Easy access to individual radars have been removed. The colour scheme we've become accustomed to has changed. And platitudes from Canberra won't cut it with Queenslanders.
Turns out it's not cutting it in Canberra either.
We need accurate information from a reliable weather service. It's critical for Australian safety.
Green Senator Barbara Pocock joining the chorus of those expressing concerns over the vital service.
I'm very confident that the Senate and the Parliament will be watching very closely, questioning closely, to make sure Australians are getting the value that they need.
In a Senate Estimates Committee hearing earlier this year, Senator Pocock and Bureau CEO Dr Andrew Johnson went head-to-head on questions of culture and spending.
You're mistaken in your commentary. Just to be,
I'm not making a
please
comment.
don't verbal me.
I'm asking.
I'd like to actually.
I'd like to finish my question. Well, I have to say I've been deeply shocked by the response of the most senior leader of the Bureau. in not answering the questions put to him.
The Bureau CEO left his role in early September, just weeks prior to the rollout of the new website. Late today, the Federal Minister for the Environment has issued a statement saying the BoM website is not meeting many users' expectations and that they need to adjust the website's settings as soon as possible.
So putting it back on the Australian population, on people who've been really significantly affected by these mass storm events, is inappropriate. We need to make sure the Bureau not only gives us accurate information, but communicates it in a way where people can actually see what's coming at them.
We lost power for 24 hours, and no, I wouldn't spend $4 million on it, whatever it was they spent on it.
And the BoM tells us it acknowledges the challenges the new site has caused and will continue to listen to feedback. We'll continue to share it.